Alright, what's up everybody? We are here today in Get Yoked. So as you can see, you can wish list this on Steam right now. Sorry. But in order to play it, I had to go onto itch.io to download the demo. It is quite the game, I'm not going to lie. It's a lot of fun. So we're just going to go ahead and we're just jump right in. I'm going to go Gramps. Now each one of these decks has different abilities that you can use. So for instance, like the juicer here, if you click on it, it will show you the list of cards that you have available. And you can kind of get an idea of what kind of a build you're going to be looking for by just kind of taking a look at this and then just reading up on it a little bit. So for this run, we're just going to do the Masochist. I think this is the easiest one to kind of get the idea behind. And the bonus with this one is you can build off of injuring your muscles, which happens when you're training pretty regularly. So it's a fairly solid grounded choice to start. Alright. So we got the shrimp off. Us versus... doesn't say who his name is. Us versus dude, I guess. We got to get 30 gains. What do we got here? We got no pain, no gain. This'll... if the next workout today injures the muscle, triple the gains. So that's huge. Gain 3 stamina, randomly injure a muscle, also huge. Legs gets 3 gains, 5 fatigue, and 2 warm-up. And the warm-up will actually decrease the cost of the fatigue for each of your cards here. So if we have 2 warm-up, then every card we play will just have 2 less fatigue. Chest is big. 6 gains, 10 fatigue, and a sturdy card. And sturdy does... prevents an injury if this card is in your hand. Destroy this card instead. So it could be useful, but for us we're kind of building off of injured muscles, so we won't probably want to use that one too much. Chest gives us the most. So let's take the injury so we can get the extra 3 stamina here. See what we injure. It's our legs, which is fine. Now let's do no pain, no gain in chest, so we can get the double, because now we're going to get 30 gains out of this. Perfect. 1 exercise and we have already met our goal for this week. We have 2 left. Let's just do sturdy for our back. We'll get the sturdy card, but it's going to go away, so we don't really have to worry about it. Runaway ready. As you recover between sets, a stylish woman glides over. Your muscles are stunning, your movements immaculate. She steps back, admiring the masterpieces before her. I need you on my runway. She offers you a deal. So we can end the comp early, and we'll get $16, which is a ton of cash. We only have $4 right now. Or we can decline, which I think is what we're going to do. We did meet our goal for gains already, but we're just barely squeaking by. So let's get some more gains in here before we progress any further. We got pretty solid chest going on. We need basically anything and everything else. Let's do twerk so we can get our glutes up here. Most important part. Oh, we can actually double down on this too. We can do that, and then we could do no pain, no gain, and the third one, because we will triple our gains then, since we'll be injuring it. Boom. So we got 10 glutes for our gains. Hey, we actually have tiny little buns now. That's our counterbalance for our chest. Without the glutes, we'll just tip over. We're top heavy. So we got another field of burn, which is huge. Chest again. Back. Yeah, let's do that. Field of burn, we have it sturdy in there too, so it's not going to injure anything. We'll use our chest, our back, and then I guess we might as well hit up our surgery to burn out the last stamina. That'll fix 1 muscle. We got our back fixed. That'll work out nice in case we get that card again next turn. Dang, we got Feel the Burn again. Let's do it and hope it's not our glutes. Oh, nice. I didn't realize we had a protection card there. So that's nice. Let's go ahead and do twerk again then. We can do 1. No pain, no gain, do another. Then we can just do legs and arms. We don't have enough for that, but that's alright. We got 76 gains already, so we are swole, man. We're like doubled up already. Almost triple. We have some glutes. Look at the jiggle physics. Oh yeah. And our chest is just insane. Can't do anything else, so let's skip to the last day. Now next day we'll go to the competition, and I mean we've already met our goal. Like I said, almost triple. So we're definitely gonna win. Let's see, we got Feel the Burn and No Pain, No Gain again. Don't be chest. Dang it. That's rough. I guess we're going to do back then instead. That way we can still get the triple gains. Can hit up the legs. We can't do our chest because of course I injured that. I can draw 2 cards out of this though. Surgery. Dang. Unlucky. If that could have been glutes, we could have used the kettlebell, but that's alright. We got up to 97. $4. Swole Serum gives 2 strength, which is huge. Every point of strength you have gives you 1 additional gain for every muscle during that competition. Deep Sleep. Increase 50% gains tomorrow, but it ends the day. We could use this as our last card, though. Draw 2 cards, gain 1 stamina. That's kind of nice, but it's single use only. So we could only use it once per comp, basically. I mean, this is okay if we had more things to work off of injured muscles, but we don't really have that option right now. Let's do Deep Sleep. That seems like a pretty solid option for like the end of a good workout day. Use that to get the bonus for the following day. Gain at least 72. Let's do chest, because that seems like that's the biggest gains we can get. We're already way ahead of this one anyways. Alright. What do we get here? Deep Sleep. We also got Feel the Burn. And No Pain, No Gain. So that's huge. Don't be back. Nice. No Pain, No Gain. We'll do back. I just kind of wasted that because our glutes are injured, so that was stupid. Let's do legs, and then we'll just Deep Sleep. Help Mother. Your mother fell down some stairs. She needs you at the hospital. Should we stop and help Mom? Sorry. Can't do it. We gotta get these gains. It's one of those crossroad moments. We want the success. We don't really have a lot of options this week since we're still kind of injured. Let's hit the surgery. Back. That's alright though. At least we can do this. And we'll just have to wait until next week now. Good. Now just the back is injured. Let's do kettlebell. Kettlebell. We can do legs. I guess let's just do twerk and hit the last kettlebell for now. That protected us, so we can do one more. I'm going to save this since we don't have any other cards to use anyways. There we go. Now we're talking. Let's hit Feel the Burn. And it wasn't chest, which is huge. So let's hit that because we'll get the double gains. Unfortunately, we don't have the more pain, more gain bonus, but that's alright. Let's use our surgery. Chest, that's cool, but that's not what I was hoping for. I kind of wanted the glutes. Yeah, no luck. Oh well. Final day. Deep Sleep won't do us any good because there won't be a tomorrow. But we got No Pain, No Gain in chest. Unfortunately, we don't have enough stamina to use them, so we might have to go with back again. Let's do that. No Pain, No Gain, back. pretty solid way to end out. We got 164 gains now. We have an insane chest. I mean, this is just crazy. Little tiny chicken arms and legs. And a decent little booty there. And look at that cake. Alright, let's go. Another $5, and muscle glue. Heals all muscles. That's kind of nice. Exercising chest without injury triples the gains. That's going to be very tough to pull off. Maybe we'll just take one. Excuse me. Maybe we'll just take one surgery card. And then we'll just go ahead and save the rest for the next one. Gain at least 126. Flex off nationals, and its glutes are back. Let's do glutes, because we have way more options to work out the glutes than the back. We're destroying this guy already, too. Alright. Feel the burn, back, legs. Not really a lot of options here, so I guess let's just hit back, legs, and we'll call that for now. Lotion. An advertising man notices the glint of your rippling abs from a building 2 streets over. I need those abs as the face of my new antifungal cream. I'll pay any price. But he only offered us $12, so no. Ooh, here we go. Feel the burn, don't be the back, or the chest. Son of a gun, of course it was. Surgery, nice. We got lucky there. Now we can do no pain, no gain, and chest. We did not get to do our glutes, unfortunately, because it cost 2, but we can throw in our arms quick. End the day. No glutes again. Boy, that was unfortunate. I guess back, legs, and we'll hit deep sleep. That fixed us pretty much perfectly for tomorrow then. Or for today at least. We still have half of our fatigue for our back and our chest built up, but everything else is good. Let's do glutes this week. Get 2 of them done, then we can hit the no pain, no gain. Hit the next one. And that's huge. Look at them cheeks. And that's pretty much all we can do for this week. Now we got one more week to go here. We got 75 back gains, 45 glutes, 90 chest, only 6 arms and 18 legs though. And our glutes are injured, so we can't do them. But we did get arms and legs this time, so that's kind of nice. Let's just hit both of them. We might as well use that. And we didn't get anything cool out of that, unfortunately. But we can hit this up, and if we don't... Oh, of course it had to be back. My next words are going to be, and if we're lucky and it's not back, we can do that, but... We can now do a glute, though. Perfect. Squeezed in 1 extra glute in there. And you know what? Let's just do that. Comp reward of $6. Ooh, we got posing practice and a stamina potion. 2 bonus stamina. That is huge. Look how tiny these guys are compared to us. And look at this guy's cheeks, man. Ass so fat you can see it from the front. Kind of the same for us, but not quite as impressive. This guy's got some thighs. Posing practice. Learn a new posing routine, but miss out on an endurance train. On endurance training. My God, reading is hard. Opening sermon. The first day of a comp. Gain 1 stamina. That is pretty huge. 1 bonus stamina day 1 every comp. Let's do it. Stamina potion as well. Remove stamina cost for the next card. This could be pretty useful with our chest. Since that one costs 3, in order to use that and the extra gains, we automatically have to basically injure one of our muscles to give us the 3 bonus stamina, or we can't use this. With the 1 bonus starting stamina, we now have enough to use each card once, but this would remove 2 stamina costs then from the chest workout. So it would save us 1 stamina technically, because we have to play this card and the chest, which puts us at 2. But that still saves 1 extra stamina then. So let's do it. We're also going to save the rest of this cash for the next competition to see if there's a better option for us. A nicer card. Gain at least 192. Double chest gains, half arms only. Good thing we never use arms. Chest is also massive because that's like our primary thing right now. Let's do it. We're already smoking that guy. We're 52 points ahead. Well, that's kind of nice. We got to get hyped right away. So that brings this down to, oh, it makes it free. So that actually, I take that back. It saves us 2 stamina per usage. I read that wrong. So that's huge. Only half leg gain, but we can get the 2 warm up, which, that's fine. Let's hit arms, and we'll do a surgery to fix 1 thing, which happened to be chest. That's huge. Let's end our day and think about using these bonuses for this next round here. As you wind down from a huge day, a famous yoga instructor approaches. This is the... oh, bonus packs, okay. You push your muscles to the limit, but did you ever let them breathe? She gestures to a mat. Strength is nothing without control. Let me show you the way. We can end early and get 1 pack, and we can choose 1 of 4 different cards. Which isn't a bad idea. But I think we're going to decline again. I really just want to use up all of this. Let's see. We got 2 strength, but we really don't have anything to work out this time. We did not get lucky with chest or anything like that. Arms lets us draw 1 card. Let's see what that does for us. Bummer. 2 cards and injure our arms. So let's try that, I guess. Twerk, get hype. None of these are going to let us draw any more cards. But let's use the stamina just so we can kind of burn through all of these cards here. Oh. I didn't realize we were so close to injuring our glutes. That was kind of a waste. What a bummer. Legs, I guess. And we'll do surgery just to get that done. There was nothing else we could really do anyways this turn, so we'll just use deep sleep. Move on to the next week. Now we have a decent assortment here. Let's do our 2 strength. Let's hit chest. Yeah, we're just going to do chest because we get the double gains for it. There's really nothing else of note for us to do. We still can't use the kettlebell. You know what? Let's just do this so we can get our chest fixed up again, just in case for the next round. No chest, but we did get twerk. That's huge. Get hype. Alright, so let's do... these 2 here are going to cost us the 3. That can give me 3 back, so I can do the arms. Remove stamina cost for the next card. I wonder if this applies through days. Because most cards specify, like, if you get bonus for working out, it'll say, like, today. This one doesn't specify, so I'm going to assume that this would carry over. We're going to just test this, just because I am curious. So let's see, twerk. We can do 1, no pain, no gain, use the second one. Now let's do feel the burn, arms. I guess hands free because I want to see what we pull out here. Absolutely nothing, so that was kind of a waste. But we can test this still. So remove stamina cost for the next card. Let's do that, end day. And it does not. Okay, well, that's kind of a bummer, but good to know. That also applies specifically to that day. We can do back and legs. That's really all the options we have right now. So back, leg, and that's it. Which is fine. We're in good shape. $11, that was kind of huge. And fingerless gloves. Draw 3 cards. Very useful. Sacred Pose. Only the greatest lifters may obtain this power. You have proved your worth. Let the world witness your glory. Choose 1. Eliminate weakness. We get 1 extra max stamina. Permanently. That's kind of huge. But we lose our arms. So that's 45 gains down. 4 gains to 0 stamina cost. Oh, so glutes would get 4 gains. That's kind of huge. And 1 max stamina increase requires 25 bonus gains. 25%. 25% is pretty big, I'm not going to lie. I wonder if that's additional. Like if it adds up every comp. Like the next guy would be 25% stronger. And then the following guy would technically be 50% stronger. Because 25% stronger from his starting point. And then 25% stronger because of the guy before him having a higher one. I don't know if that's additive. Ah, man, I'm kind of... The gains would be great for the glutes, but we only get to use them like twice, and then it's injured right away. So that would be like 12 gains compared to only 4 for 2 glutes, which is pretty big. Or, you know what, let's just go with this one so we can test the 25%. Well, I don't know how I'm going to test that because I don't know exactly what the gain requirements were for each tier, so that was kind of a stupid thing. Gains equal to the number of cards drawn today. That's pretty big, but it costs 2. Bicep Freak, 20 gains is insane. Reduce stamina cost by 1 for each additional card drawn today. This one would be pretty huge. If we draw a bunch of extra cards throughout the time, we could actually get this for free. And that's 20 free gains. And double the gains for the next workout is pretty huge, but let's buy both of these. That's why we've been saving all that money. Alright. Pump Parade. 280 gains. And it's arms or our glutes. Glutes it is, 100%. We're so huge you can't even see us. 280 gains. You guys are a bunch of bitches. We're gonna smoke all of y'all. See, now like right here, I could use this, like so, and that already brings it down to just 2 stamina compared to the 4 originally. If we had arms in here, we'd also draw. I wonder if Twerk does it. Yep. Twerk also dropped it. Okay, so that's that. Double the gains of the next workout would be kind of nice, but... Ooh. Okay. So let's use this. Get hyped. Chest. And then bicep. Because that was insane. Massive gains that day. We're at 404 already. Okay, so end that. Steel Deal. Where is my mouse? There it is. An impossibly wealthy woman approaches, billionaire Dakota Steele herself. She gives you a slow, assessing look from head to toe, then smirks. I just want a strong man around the house. End comp early at $20. That is a lot. But we don't really need the cash. If this was something more useful, like a card pack maybe, I'd probably do it. But we are going to decline that one. Nice, we got deep sleep so we can recover after today. Well, we really got a crappy dealing of cards here. So let's just do surgery. Surgery, I guess. Arms. Double the gains of the next workout. See, I'm not going to trust that this carries over between days. Wish I could find one that specifically said the date so I could just show what I mean. But they do say today on the cards normally. This one again does not, but the last time we tested it, it also didn't work. So I'm going to presume that this also doesn't carry over from day to day. That being said, we're just going to deep sleep the last... How are my arms still injured with deep sleep? Isn't that supposed to fix all of it? Very confused. Nice. Get hype. So let's do no pain, no gain. Get hype. Chest. And I guess we're going to use this just because I can squeeze out one more kettlebell. Yeah, look at them glutes. We have got some real cake going on back there now, but nothing compared to this chest. I mean, we're getting so big right now, if we flex our shoulders, our head's going to get squished. We have some real arms, too. They're actually caught up quite a bit. Our arms are almost equal to our glutes and back. We got tiny little chicken legs, though. No idea how they're supporting this, but I'm not going to ask any questions. We really got a crappy hand this time too here. We can't do either glutes, and the only other option was twerk, which is great, but we can't do anything with that either. So I guess we're just going to deep sleep again. Final day, but we're fully healed on everything. Let's do arms so we can draw a card. Reduce stamina cost by 1 for each additional card drawn today. We literally just drew a card, and it did not lower the stamina cost. So, I am quite confused. That did not make a lot of sense to me. Let's do it. Don't be it. Okay, nice, and it was glutes. That works out great because we can now do both of these. Bicep freak and chest. 502 gains now. An absolutely insane chest. Our arms are becoming also insane. And them glutes, man. I just can't stop playing with them. Wish you could smack them around a little. Alright. Only $4 for that comp. That was sad. On to the next one. 3 warm-up. That's kind of nice, but I wish we could get some more bonuses for our muscle injuries. There's a card that'll give you like 1 extra stamina for every time you injure a muscle. That would be huge right now. This one is awesome for the bonus stamina, but we'd end up injuring every one of our muscles in like 1 turn, and then we still wouldn't be able to use all of our stamina. That warm-up by 4 reduction, we already have -1, so that would bring us down to -5, which means like 1 workout would injure a muscle. Surgery Plus, that gets rid of all the fatigue also. That's kind of nice. Let's do 1 reroll. If this card is drawn, arms, muscles gain 5, and then draw another card. This is kind of big. This would play really well along with our arm workout that gets dropped, the stamina drops for each additional card. Yeah, let's do that one. Pumpkins. Chest or back? Chest all day. We're already beating this guy anyways, too. Honestly, I think we're beating the next guy, where we're at 402 required and we're at 507, so yeah. And we drew this first time. That's huge. And it immediately dropped that, so that worked. That's very good to know. Let's, oh, we can't do anything because our arms are already injured. That's a bummer. So, yeah, that sucks. Arms, arms, arms. The only thing we got that wasn't arms is legs. And it's the worst possible card. Literally the worst card we have actually in our deck at the moment. So that was really dumb. What a waste of a whole day. A massive dude twice your size, nah, I don't believe that, struts up, veins like garden hoses. Yo, bro, I see the grind. You got potential. He leans in. But if you want absolute unit status, you gotta take this, bro. No other way. He holds out something. End comp early, get a pack, choose one of 4 cards as a reward. Ooh, let's do this. $5. Caffeine pills. Next card's played twice, that's kind of huge. Competitor. Another competitor approaches you. I admire your gains, bro, but I ain't got respect for your posing routine. I can help. On the first day of a competition, draw 2 more cards. Pay $3, learn a new pose. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. Last one. No luck, so that was just a waste of $9. I probably will never do that again. Dang. Increase gains by 200% today. Increase muscle fatigue by 50% tomorrow. That's kind of a bummer. 50% increased gains the next day. Ooh. Gains by 30%. Increase creatine's multiplier by 20% this comp. So you'd get 30% for playing the card the first time, and then every additional time you play it during that specific competition, it would go up by another 20. So if you managed to pull this card 3 times in one comp, you'd have 70% bonus gains. That's kind of huge. For each muscle, add gains equal to the amount it has already gained. Oh my god, this is the one. If we get a crazy chest workout where we get like 50 or something like that, that literally just doubles it. Here, oh, this is the one I was talking about. Except for we wasted the $9 that we had, and I could have used it for this instead. So yeah, definitely not doing that stupid pose thing ever again. What a waste. Every time you injure a muscle, we got an extra stamina. And we injure like 2 to 4 muscles basically every day. So that's a lot of missed stamina. Look at these fools. This guy's arms are insane. I mean, he's literally like, his arm is twice the size of my whole body. Chest gains all day. Look at him. He's got nothing but arms. But those arms are insane. I will give you credit for that, man. You got me smoked on arms. And I actually have decent-sized arms. So we start with 5 stamina now. We've got the double played card thing. That's kind of nice. So let's do this and that, because that would also let us do shit. We're going to be shy 1 stamina if we do that. I wanted to do the no pain, no gain because that would give us the 20 or the triple for the chest workout, which is massive at 60 gains, and then we could double it. But that won't work that way, and if we do it this way, we're only going to get 18. Bummer. Well, no pain, no gain. Chest this time, sorry. And why did it say plus 40? Oh, because I'm an idiot. It's not triple. It's triple if you don't injure yourself. I'm stupid. Posing practice. Your posing needs work. You look good, but you could look incredible. Opening pump. On the first day of a competition, increase workout gains by 50%. Dang. But we're barely skating by right now. Oh, do we want to do it? I feel like we should. We're just going to have to go extra hard next competition. Fingerless gloves. If I can help with your posing routine, I am a professional and would only do it for cold hard cash. Well, I don't have enough, and that's not something I'm that interested in. Gains equal to the number of cards drawn today. Kind of nice for arms, but I feel like we really just kind of need to save some cash right now. another protein shake, but that's 2 since it's not the plus, so we'll just wait. If I had the 7, this wouldn't be too bad either. It doesn't end the day, which is nice because it's free, so you can just use it, but we don't have the cash. Hercules. Gain at least 752. Wow, he's actually bigger than us. Like, by a lot. His chest is even nicer than ours. No, we've fallen behind. Jesus, we need a lot for this. We really should have just worked out last comp. Let's hope we get lucky here. That's awesome. But I can't... Oh, let's do... Come on, chest. Nice. That worked out well for us. Let's do it. Nice. Injured that. Got our legs, too. We literally got to play everything today. That was massive. Bicep freak, so let's do this. That'll drop it down. Next card is played twice. Let's keep that in mind. Bicep freak and arms are the only 2 options we even have here. So I guess let's do these 2. No pain, no gain. Bicep, because that was massive gains. 60. And then we can do... Oh, that's huge. We're doing protein shake. Can't do our arms because they're already injured. Yeah, I guess that's really the only option. Protein shake and then we'll hit deep sleep. We just about made it in 1 day. That is absolutely insane. We got monster arms now too. 248, 275 chest. Our glutes are falling behind. Oh no, our cake. We gotta work up a little bit more. Get those glutes up. Deep sleep it. See, it didn't heal our arms. There is something about that deep sleep card that either needs more specifications to kind of like explain what's going on. Either that or I'm just interpreting it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it blatantly says that it heals all muscles. You end the day, you heal all muscles. We ended the day and we healed all of our muscles except for 1. So that's not all. I'm not sure about that. Ooh, nice. We can do this and chest for another massive set of gains. That's 35 more. We made our goal easy. Well, you know what? Let's just do this so we can hit the 2 surgeries. That fixed everything but our arms. That was pretty good. Runaway. I'm sorry. Runway, not runaway. I can't read. As you recover between sets, a stylish woman glides over. Your muscles are stunning, your movements immaculate. She steps back, admiring the masterpiece before her. I need you on my runway. She offers us a deal, but it's only $6 again. Get out of my face, that's disrespectful. Well, let's do... Oh, shit. If we do caffeine pills and play double mindfulness, does that work to 4 times this? Let's find out. Use mindfulness and let's do back. Nope. I don't even understand how that happened. Oh, wait. Kind of. Because it was 6 base, right? So we used the 1 card that allowed it played a second time. That would put us at 12. And then this allowed us to play it again, which would put us at 18. So it doesn't actually do multiplicative. It only adds them together. So we did 3 instances of 6 instead of 6 times 2 times 2, unfortunately. But either way, still pretty good. 18 gains isn't bad. And we also have protein shake to double that down. So that's kind of cool. We got 36 gains out of that. Not bad at all. And we're at 816 now. Our chest is absolutely insane. I don't want to look at our glutes right now because I'm depressed about them. There we go. Twerk. We needed this. Twerk. Double that down. Kettlebell, kettlebell. Let's see what we get for cards. Oh, bummer. Oh well. Ooh, Giga Gel. Doubles your gains for the day. So 11 bucks. Giga Gel. Huge. Sacred Pose. Only the greatest lifters may obtain this power. You have proved your worth. Let the world witness your glory. Choose one. 1 max stamina, but gain 5% of your mass as body fat, which this one kind of sucks, honestly. So the fat blocks your workout gains, so we would have to burn that 5% first before we were able to get any additional gains. Lopside. So this one, the last game I played of this, I interpreted this as it's written, like you just get 25% arms gain. However, this little lopside here is an indicator that only one of your arms gains 25%. So it still works out. You technically only get 12.5% arm gains because it doesn't apply to both. But you do get one funny looking arm compared to the other one. This is kind of a cartoonish one. It's silly and I like it. Backstreet surgery, 50% glutes gain. Remove left glute. No, I don't want to have only one butt cheek. But the 50% gains is huge. We can have one crazy butt cheek. This seems just as silly as the arms one, honestly. Bummer. Let's do... We'll do the arm. I want to have both my butt cheeks. We've been working out on this cake this whole time. I don't want to lose part of it. 3 extra cards drawn tomorrow. That's nice. All these deep naps are great. I wonder if they stack. Only one way to find out. 952 for the Hyperion Throne. Crowd favorite, glutes or arms? Our arms are insane right now because we have the one crazy good card, but I really want to work out our glutes, so let's double our gains for that. Oh man, look at this guy. Those legs are crazy. He's like Godzilla. So 952 gains, we're at 832. We can swing this, I think. We really got a bunch of crap for our first allotment here. It's not even going to injure our legs, so we can't even use that and this guy. Bummer. What a waste. I guess we're just going to use this because that's the only other option we really had. There we go. Got back. We got our good bicep one. And we got get hype, so that's huge. Let's use this right now. Because we can do this and this guy for 62.5 gains, which is insane. Those arms are crazy. We can still do our back. End the day, increase gains by 50% tomorrow. I just read this wrong, evidently. I swear it said that this was, it would heal your injuries and then end the day. There's really nothing else we can... I can squeeze this and this, I guess, just to double that down. Deep sleep for the extra gains tomorrow. There's our twerking. That's actually huge. We can do twerk, do all 3 of these, and with our protein shake, that'll double every one of those gains. Unfortunately, we can't do either of these 2, though, so that's a bummer. Protein shake. A massive dude twice your size. Again, I find that very hard to believe. Struts up. If you ever get tired of running with the pups and want to run with the big dogs, he holds out something. Get a pack, choose 1 of 2 as a reward. No. We're barely ahead right now, and we only have today and tomorrow left to get as much more as we can get built up. I was going to say as far forward as we can, but that's kind of confusing. Kind of a bummer. It would have been nice if we got the card to reduce the stamina cost here for that one. Especially since we don't have like any other options. What a crappy draw. Super sad. Oh well. Let's see. Well, we can do this in chest. That's huge. That's my only gripe with this Get Hype card. Removes the stamina cost for the next card, which is awesome. Oh, this doesn't say anything other than workout, so does playing a card count as a workout even if it isn't technically working out a muscle? So, cause if I play this, and then I play Get Hype, am I going to waste this? Only one way to find out. Chest is 15, so let's hit no pain, no gain. That brings us to 35. Now what happens if I click this? It stays. We're good. Good to know. Hit legs, and I guess we'll just heal that because that's all we had left to play. We definitely made it, though. This guy's legs are absolutely insane. Even after all that, look how tiny we are. Like, height-wise. Our chest is enough to crush him, though. Our puny little head. Look at that, we just killed ourselves. More caffeine pills, and a wise monk. A sharp blade is deadly, but a burden uncarried is peace. So we could upgrade a card or remove a card. Let's upgrade one. We haven't done any upgrading yet. What does this do? For the next 2 cards. Well, I'm not even going to look at the others. That's insane. Chicken breast. Gain 2 strength today. That's kind of huge. But it only lasts for today. That's a bummer. Injuries heal in 1 day instead of 2. Ooh, see now if we had like 2 of those cards for the bonus stamina every turn that we injure a muscle, this would be huge. Reducing all of your max fatigue for your muscles by 5 means half. And almost every one of our exercises, with the exception of glutes, I think does 5 fatigue. So you would injure your muscle every single exercise for every muscle but glutes every time you used a card. That is a lot of bonus stamina. I think we're just going to do another upgrade. What does Mindfulness do? Gains for the next 2 workouts, that's also huge. Let's do that one. $12.52 gain, Shredded International, and Chester Arms, which is perfect for us. I think they're both about equal, but chest is actually cheaper by 1, so let's do that. He's big, not gonna lie. He actually makes us look a little small. That is impressive. He's also 230 points ahead of us, basically. Stamina cost removal for the next 2 cards. That's kind of nice. So we could do this, chest, and arms, and that was for free. This would be nice if we actually had cards to work out with, but we don't have any right now. And we can't draw any. But we could do this. Double. Absolutely insane. 1,149 gains already. I guess I'm just going to try this just to see what happens. Yep, see, it goes away. That is a bummer. Bicep Freak. Now would have been the time to get the card to reduce stamina cost, because that's insane. But we might just do it anyways, because that's 37.5 extra gains. And that's pretty much the only option. So let's do that. We're getting very close here. Chest. Nice. Get hype. So we can do chest and twerk. Let's just use all three of these, get that done. And both surgeries. I'm not even going to bother with this because I don't have any cards to play. Ooh, we're very close. I think we're going to squeak this one out, but I am concerned about the next competition then. Doubles the gains of the next 2 workouts. No pain, no gain will triple the next workout if I injure myself, which would be back. That's the only thing we have to injure ourselves. So let's do mindfulness. No pain, no gain. Shit. I really wanted to be able to use this also, but we don't have enough stamina if we do back. But we need it for the triple. Ooh, God, we're so close. We are literally just barely gonna make it. Let's do twerk. No pain, no gain for the second one. Nice. 4.5 to 5.6. This is definitely better. So let's just do that. And I don't know, let's try this guy, see if we get lucky with something. Nope, that's unfortunate. Oh well, we did make it. $5, stamina potion, that's gonna be huge. He is still so much bigger than us. But our chest and arms are crazy. Gains equal to the number of cards drawn today. That one was pretty useful. Gain 0, fatigue 10. Gain 7 for each sturdy deck. Oh, see, this would be huge if you had a sturdy built deck. Stamina and sturdy build would be pretty hardcore, honestly. It wouldn't work very well for Masochist just because you're built around injuring yourself, but for the other decks, that would be pretty crazy. If you could get up to like 6 or 7 stamina in a day and have just a bunch of leg workouts so you could stack sturdies, you could literally be just burning extra gains like crazy. I don't really want any of these, but I am going to go for another upgrade. This is going to make chest cost more, I think. That's unfortunate. But surgery would be nice. Injured muscle clears all fatigue. Let's do that. 1652 for the yoke off. Arms or chest, huge. Let's go arms this time and just... We're going to gamble. I feel like arms have bigger potential, but you have to get luckier in order to get all the cards in the correct order. So this is kind of a gamble, but we need it. Because if we don't pull something crazy off, we are not going to make it. And this is not a very good start. We got arms. Whoop-de-doo. We can't even use them. What a waste. Then we got chest, but of course I can't actually afford it anymore. This would give us... I don't really want to do the injury just because it's going to be kind of a waste. We get the 15 gains, which is great. And then we could double it, which would give us 30. But that's... I mean, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Yeah, let's just do that. There's really no other options, so... Good enough. get hyped. So let's do this. This. We'll do that, this, and that. That was massive glute gains today. They look so tiny, though, compared to how big our body is. I guess let's do that, because we do have 2 stamina left. Oh, nice. This doubles our gains for tomorrow. Well, let's save that stamina, then, if that's the case. We're going to do both of those. Okay. Now, we actually need the stamina. Let's do this. We can't do the kettlebell yet, but we can do get hype. We can use chest and back. Twerk is not going to do us any good because we can't actually use it, which is really unfortunate. If we could just heal that, we could get like 4 more workouts in. This is nice for doubling down. Bummer, we kind of wasted that potion because I expected we're going to get lucky at least and have some way to heal ourselves. Unfortunate. We are definitely not going to make this. We have too many crap cards. I mean, there's plenty of use for them, but we don't have enough working out cards to counter how many bonus cards we have. So now we're drawing like bonus, 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 bonus. Only 1 single workout, which is a complete waste. Yeah, it did nothing for us. We're just going to do this so we can heal. Well, that is a bummer, because we are not going to make 230 points, basically, today. They're just not going to happen. Shame. We don't even have enough to do... I mean... 2... That's not going to give us enough. So yeah, I guess we're going to do chest, kettlebell, and mindfulness is the best we can get, but we definitely didn't win. That's a bummer. Unlucky. We had such an insane chest too. 545, 478 arms. Our legs are still little chicken legs, but got some nice glutes, even though they look small compared to our massive body. Crazy back. Bummer. That was a really good run. We'll have to come back again and do another run with Masochist and see. I've already beaten Masochist once, so maybe next time what we'll do is we'll try one of the other ones and see if we can't beat it. Because you have to get 3 different decks all the way through to the end. The absolute unit, which is the final comp. And if you do that, we can unlock the last deck. I have not tried the Purist or the Legend yet, so we can try these next time. Purist is the highest difficulty, so we can do a Souls-like run for that one. Otherwise, it's going to be the end of this video. That was perfect, a nice little run. Unfortunately, we didn't quite make it, but next time I feel like we got a better idea of how this works, so I just want to say thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you had fun. If so, please like the video. It really does help. If you haven't already, subscribe, follow, etc. You all know the deal. Again, I just really appreciate that, and until next time, I will see you later.